and salam sejahtera everyone. My name is Muhammad Ajman bin Fauzi. So today I am very excited with all of you to be part of our journey. This place is a must visit place that you when you are at Kuala Lumpur. Can you guess where are we now? Our destination today is at Muzium Negara. So, do you guys know that Muzium Negara is a leading institution that showing us a rich heritage and history of our Malaysian. This museum is located at Jalan Damansara, Kuala Lumpur. This museum is founded in 1963 that serves as a nation cultural memory. Muzium Negara also is a pride of our country. Is a Muzium Negara also shaping and strengthening our nation identity. It's showing us by telling a story or via their artifact and exhibition. So, if you guys want to know about this museum, stay tuned until the end of
So,
video.
for the first part of our National Museum is Gallery A, which it tells us about the early history of our country. The gallery takes visitors to explore the process of the formation of the earth, surface of the early people through each artifact on display. Visitors also have the opportunity to learn about the evolution of stone tools used in the Paleolithic, Habyan and Neolithic periods. Among the artifacts that attract attention is the replica of the stone man, which is the oldest among complete human skeleton in Southeast Asia, found in the country aged about 10 to 11,000 years ago.
The proto-historical period in Malaysia began at the beginning of Christ after the prehistoric period ended. The title Suvarnabhumi refers to the Golden Peninsula, explaining the special nature of Malaysia's land, which was mainly focused on gold and various types of produce in that era. Archaeological evidence such as inscribed stones, temple foundations, deity sculptures, statues and bronze statues show evidence of Hindu-Buddhist influence in Malaysia. A terracotta stone carving of a cross-legged bodhisattva and a replica of the Gupta Buddha inscribed stones are among the special collection of Hindu-Buddhist heritage on display. The proto-history period in Malaysia also discusses the relationship of other kingdoms in Southeast Asia with the early kingdom in Peninsular Malaysia, which is Sarawak and Sabah. This relationship created a flourishing maritime trade between the kingdoms. Among the interesting collections that highlight the culture of the proto-history community is the burial of the proto-history community of Kuala Slingsing in Perak, as well as merchandise such as beads, pottery, ceramics and forest products such as resin.
So, let's enter the gallery, where this gallery tells about the Malay kingdoms. As you enter Gallery B, through the portal of a door from the Palace of Settle, you will be transported to the first millennium of the Common Era, when small polities dotted the Malay world, some of which grew to
to become empires and shape the world we know today. Now let's get in. Okay, so this gallery traces the history of the development Malay of civilizations through the formation of Malay kingdoms throughout the archipelago, especially the kingdoms that exist in the Malay Peninsula and the Borneo Islands. The focus of this gallery is on the Malacca Malay Kingdom, which was the golden era of Malay Islamic civilization history in this region. The emergence of these governments proved the existence of an organized and systematic government system, with achievement in the socio-economic field, especially international trade, as well as development in the cultural characteristic and belief of the Malay group. The main focus of this gallery revolves around the Malacca Malay Kingdom, which becomes an important episode in the country's history. Malacca is not only famous as a famous international trade center, but also rise as a glorious and majestic kingdom in addition to successfully creating a form of monarchical governments inherited by the kingdoms that came after it. The Avalokiteshvara statue artifact, which was recognized as a National Heritage Artifact in 2009, is one of the important collections exhibited in this gallery. So, I will tell you a little bit about this statue of Avalokiteshvara. The statue of Avalokiteshvara was found in a tin mine belonging to Anglo-Oriental Bidopera in 1936. It is made of bronze and has 8 hands, but one of them is broken. According to the dating, this statue is estimated to exist between the 7th and 12th centuries during the Hindu-Buddhist civilizations. This statue weighed 140 pounds and 93 centimeters tall. Next, this artifact is named Makara. Makara is symbolic of the combination of the elements of two animals that represent certain elements. The Makara on display has the shape of an elephant and a fish, which are symbols of powerful animals on land and in the sea, carved from a large block of stone.
Hi, my name is Yasir. Now we are at Gallery C of Muzium Negara. Gallery C have a collection of the history of Malaysia during the colonial era. For your information, Malaysia have been colonized by 4 powers in the world that are the Portuguese, Dutch, British and the Japanese. On 1511, a ship called Flor de la Mal from Portuguese, commanded by the captain Alfonso de Albuquerque, arrived at the Strait of Malacca.
The conquest of Malacca by the Portuguese resulted in the fall of the Malaccan Sultanate, where the last Sultan, Sultan Mahmud Shah, fled from Malacca to Bintan. The reign of the Portuguese over Malacca and Tanah Melayu from 1511 to 1641 for over 130 years.
This is the flintlock gun used by the Dutch during their occupation in the 15th century.
The Dutch ruled Malacca from 1641 until 1825 for 183 years. During the Dutch rule, Malacca have seen a fairly peaceful rule because the Sultanate of Johor have made an alliance with the Dutch.
This is the golden flower tribute sent by the northern Malay ruler to the Raja of Siam as a tribute.
Bunga Mas, or the Golden Flower Tribute, was a tribute sent by the northern Malay king of Terengganu, Kelantan, Kedah and Petani to the King of Ayutthaya of Siam as a tribute every 3 years. The bunga mas consists of 2 small trees and other costly gifts such as weapon and good. However, the practice ended after the establishment of British in Peninsula Malaya according to the Anglo-Siamese Treaty of 1909.
Okay, now we are at the exhibit of Pangkor Treaty. This is the Pangkor Treaty that happened in the 1874 between the Sultan of Perak and the British. The Pangkor Treaty limit the power of the Sultan into matter pertaining religious affairs and only concerning the Malays.
The Pangkor Treaty was signed on 20 January 1874 between the Sultan of Perak and the Governor of Straits Settlement Andrew Clark on the ship All Colonial Steamer Pluto. The treaty resulted in the coronation of Raja Abdullah as the Sultan of Perak and J.W.W. Bush be made first British resident of Perak.
Okay, so that's all from Gallery C. Now we are moving to the gallery.
Now we have arrived to Gallery B. So let's explore what's have inside. Okay, as you enter the Gallery B, it reveals the education system in Malaya. The education system in Malaya was not standardized. Each community used its own vernacular, different curriculum, quality of education, and the conditions were unlike at the vernacular schools. This situation were practiced by British to maintain each racial community. Now, as you guys can see, this is the flag of Federation of Malaya. Okay, this flag was raised for the first time on 31st August 1957. Okay, originally, this flag of Federation has only 11 federation. Later, the Sabah, Sarawak and Singapore has joined the Malaya Federation. So it will become 14. Okay, in August 1965, Singapore has came out from the country to make their own country. On this part, it shows the raising of flag of Federation of Malaya. The flag of Federation of Malaya was raised with full glory, signifying the independence of beloved nation. 1,000 people from different races and fighters witnessed the event with great pride and emotion. Also, in this gallery, it provides theatre that shows the most memorable history of nation. Let's watch. This item is what we call tempolo. This tempolo were wear by royal of each state. The royal tempolo has been part of the ceremonial dress of the Malay rulers since the day of the Malaysia Sultanate. The tempolo and songket were made about 200 years ago. It shows each of state in Malaysia and their history behind the box. Let's see. In this box, it stories about politics such as party symbols, ballot paper, ballot box, and etc. Okay, now we have come to the end of the part in Gallery D. Okay, in this last part, in this exhibition they show traditional clothes, which is every culture has their own clothes in this country, which is Malaysia. So let's see. This is culture clothes. First is Baba Nyonya, Sikh community, and this Serani community, Thai community, orang asli, Citi community, baju Melayu and baju kurung, kurta and sari, tang suit and cheongsam, and lastly sirah lambung and sirah dambiao. Okay, now that's all from Gallery D. Okay.
Okay, sekarang kita bersama dengan pembual yang sesi yang kedua. Jadi boleh abang kenalkan diri, nama dan daerah.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Nama Iman Syazwan. Saya datang dari Terengganu.
Abang Iman Syazwan dah masuk dalam, dah tengok.
Dah baru je keluar.
Dia ada 4 galeri kat dalam kan. Antara 4 galeri tu mana abang paling suka?
Yang paling suka yang sejarah Melaka punya, barang-barang antik.
Antara barang-barang tu ada yang menarik perhatian abang?
Maksudnya keris lah.
Pada orang-orang kat luar sana yang belum datang ke Muzium Negara, apa abang punya kata sikit?
Bagi saya rasanya boleh datang sebab dia sejarah negara kita kan. So kalau nak tahu banyak lagi, datang sini. Dia banyak jenis kan, macam sejarah ada.
Kalau kita bagi rating daripada 1 sampai ke 10, Muzium Negara ni abang bagi berapa bintang?
Bagi 9 ke 10 lah.
Terima kasih banyak bang sebab sudi luangkan masa sesi sama-sama kita orang.
Guys, today we are with one of tourists that have come to our Muzium Negara. First of all, can you introduce yourself first?
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Alina. I'm from Russia and it's my first time in Malaysia and I like it very much. Now I'm visited your museum and I like it very much too. I like traveling the world and also I'm trying to go in every museum in every country where I have been, and your museum is the best one, I think.
Miss Ella, nice to meet you today. Okay, first of all, I want to ask which gallery that you like in this museum?
I think about story from Portugal's and British.
Colonial era.
Yes, yeah, colonial era.
Okay, the last question is out of 10, which do you rate for our museum?
What?
Out of 10, what number can you give to our museum? Which rate?
From 1 to 10?
1 to 10.
Yeah, I think 9 on 10, 9.5
it's
maybe.
good.
Yeah.
9. Okay.
I like it. I like it very much.
Okay. Thank you to Miss Alina for interviewing with us. So that's all. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Good luck.
Bye.
Bye bye.
So today is a wrap. Our group have done the assignment, video assignment. So if you guys want to know more about the National Museum or Muzium Negara, you guys can come here by yourself. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you. Ciao.